Peach McIntyre is heated, y'all. She blasted her kids' school after finding out they signed her children up for a food assistance program without her knowledge. Peach made it clear her babies are fed and taken care of at home, so she was confused why the school assumed otherwise. What really set her off was that, according to Peach's daughter, only the black kids were singled out for this program in a predominantly white school. She says it feels like racial profiling, and she's not letting it slide. And before we jump into the video, let's get this disclaimer in. Chanelalyzing Spilt Tea is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. We encourage viewers to form their own opinions and approach all content with an open but critical mind. While we aim to keep things light, engaging, and respectful, this channel does not intend to defame, insult, or harm anyone personally or professionally. All names, trademarks, and media belong to their respective owners. Sip responsibly, spill kindly, and remember, tea cools, but receipts last forever. Now let's get to it.
Got me so messed up at this moment. They're gonna give my kids a black bag with their name on it. Gorgeous was like, Mom, did you sign us up for a program or something? And I'm like, no, I didn't sign you up for anything. What is that? She was like, I don't know. The school gave us these black bags and it has food in it. And I said, did they give the bags to everybody? And Gorgeous was like, no, they just like selected me and Amazing and another kid, but nobody else. So I said, hold on, let me call this school and see why they gave you and your brother a black bag of free food. So I called the school. They talking about they got a new organization that dropped in some free bags of food called Feeding Empty Little Tummies. I said, so you gave my kids, free bags of food from an organization called Feeding Little Empty Tummies without my consent. Do my kids look motherfucking hungry to y'all? Do my kids look like I don't fucking feed them? That's offensive. I ain't signed no motherfucking permission slip for y'all to give my motherfucking kids no free motherfucking food. I'm so pissed off. They was like, oh, it's no malicious intent. First of all, we're at a predominantly white school. You're going to select, and I don't care when people, oh, you want to use the race card. The race card does matter. I don't give a fuck. You're going to give my 2 black kids some free mother food from an organization called Feeding Empty Little Tummies. Like my kids need some motherfucking food. I pay for school lunch. My kids' school lunch not motherfucking free. They got me so mad. I can't even like contain myself. I feel like it was malicious, and I feel like it was racist as fuck. You do no shit like that ever again in your life. She was like, well, you're welcome. And I said, don't tell me that I'm welcome. I'm talking about flipping out. She was like, no, I was saying you're welcome to bring the food back. Yeah, let's take this shit and get this shit back. Don't you do no shit like that ever in your motherfucking life. Whoever gave my kids this motherfucking food, don't ever play with me like that. From the organization called Feeding Little Empty Tummies. If y'all had extra food, give it to a whole motherfucking ass. Don't you ever single out my motherfucking kids to give some free food from an organization called Feeding Little Mother. If I go home and show you hoes my pantry, you just might cry. I had to call my husband to assist me with calming down because I really feel like they got me messed up. My son Tracy, when he went to his school, his whole school got bags of food similar to this, the whole school. But to single out my children, and I'm talking about random, you got my kids' names on the bag, talking about Feeding Empty Little Tummies. Got me messed up. Y'all better not never, ever in y'all life pick my kids to be the kids with empty little tummies. Like noodles, little bootleg cereal and shit like that. I told my kids, y'all not eating that. I'm about enraged. I'm so upset. Like, don't ever play with my mother kids like this. So, like, how you assume that Gorgeous Underwood and Amazing Underwood got empty little tummies? I pay for school lunch. It ain't free. Better stop playing with me. They can't open it up. Gotta get this shit back. I don't know who play with my kids like this, but you better not do it no more. Office closed at 4:15 p.m. Current time is 4:08. I dropped my kids off at tutoring.
Hi there, how may I help you?
I came to bring y'all back this food.
Come on in.
I don't know which one of y'all had the bright idea to make this for my children, but don't ever play with my kids like this ever again. Whoever you need to talk to, my kids don't have no empty tummies. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that ever again. Ever again. Don't play with my kids. I'm dead serious. If they kick my kids out of this school, don't ever in y'all life choose my kids to be the kids that got empty fuck tummies. It's so offensive. Just had to call my husband.
Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. So Laina apologizes to her neighbor for publicly speaking on the situation with the nanny. And this is shocking because Laina usually runs from accountability, which leads people to assume she's just trying to avoid legal troubles.
I'm well aware that the family that I was speaking about in the video, they did see the video. I'm well aware that they saw the video. I've had multiple discussions with them. I really got to know their side of the story and hear them out. And me looking back, I just want to take full accountability and just publicly kind of like apologize to them. I've already apologized to them in their face and understand like why they were hurt, why they were so affected by the nanny leaving them, why they felt triggered. I have talked to this family and our children play at the playground. They're always so kind to my children, and I just feel like they didn't deserve to watch the video and to hear the things that was said about them.
Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. So Cenat brings DDG and Reggie together on stream to finally squash their beef.
I already forgave you, but I ain't gonna never forget, but I'll forget you. As a man.
I get it, but you
Now
can
shake my, don't leave me hanging.
No. Just okay, look, let's do this. Let's do half. Let me give you the rest later. You can't say that, bro. You ain't gotta say, I ain't gonna forget. You ain't gotta throw that in there, bro. Just be like, cool, it's good. I get that. Okay, we get it. Nigga, you ain't gotta be my best friend. That's cool, man. I don't want that. I'm saying you ain't even gotta say that. You know what I mean? Just never forget. You want the rest of the hand? Let's do the rest of the hand. Put it down.
Grown man shit.
Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Dub accused his girlfriend of code switching.
I'm not being even disrespectful, but why do you, when we're not together, what I realize is you are Mexican. But when you're with me, I see no Mexican side. I've never heard you speak Spanish. You would never order these in front of me. I don't even know. So Barantos?
Saboritos.
Why don't you act like what you are in front of me? I'm me regardless. But I never heard you speak Spanish. I never seen you go to a Mexican restaurant. But if I'm not with you.
What do you mean? Because of some chick I look Mexican?
Nah, I'm saying this to me is some Mexican shit. Sitting at the park, destroying a cover. You know my mama would whoop my ass for destroying a cover? I'm not being even disrespectful.
Sip this tea and hit subscribe. We're chasing 1K, y'all.